Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's video. I literally just finished editing it and I'm actually really proud of it. I'm really excited that I have an intro and outro for this year, but I am cooking some eggs for the kids and I thought I would share with you guys how I do that because I don't like to add any salt to the kids' food. So let me turn you around. So these are actually fresh eggs from my mom, but typically I just use garlic powder. Both my kids seem to really love that. Sometimes I will actually use this no salt seasoning. It just adds a little bit more flavor, but both of them really like the garlic powder, so I just add a little bit there. And I did do coconut oil in the pan. Sienna needs a little bit more of those healthy fats in her diet for her growth, but then I just break up the yolk and just basically do a fried egg. Sometimes people get confused when I say they just like a fried egg, but yeah, that's it. Just break it up, flip it over, and serve it. Okay, so I thought that I would also show you, Sienna's over there with her egg, but I thought I'd show you how I give her banana. So she is just like all about food. And she likes to shove everything in her mouth. So when I peel the banana, if you actually kind of pinch it on the sides, it will naturally split into 3 perfect little like triangular section. Sorry, the light's kind of hard to show you guys, but if you can see, it literally just splits apart. And then these are perfect little banana sticks for her to hold, and because they mush down, like, she's not going to choke, but it's also just a little bit smaller than giving her the whole entire banana. So if you've got a little one and you haven't tried that banana hack, try it. That almost sounded like banana hammock. Not talking about that one. Since we're on the topic of breakfast, I might as well show you what I'm going to be having for breakfast this morning. I was going to do a strawberry banana shake, smoothie, whatever you want to call it. But Ricky is out in the garage doing the Christmas lights right now, and I don't want to let little Ricky know that he's out there because then he will freak out that he's not able to be out there with him. So, and the whole point of that was because the strawberries are outside in the freezer. Anyway. So I'm gonna do chocolate peanut butter banana one. And what I like to use, this is my favorite protein. If you haven't tried it, and you don't necessarily like protein or you're looking for a new one, this one so far has been the best tasting, to me anyway, this whole entire brand actually. This is the creamy chocolate fudge. And then I also have, vanilla, which is great too. I'll be using 2 scoops of this is 1 serving. You get 21 grams of protein, 2 tablespoons of powdered peanut butter, a 1/2 cup of oats. Oats is really great for lactation, still breastfeeding Sienna, and it's just a good filler, honestly, in the smoothie. I'm definitely a kind of person, like, I would much rather be having a bagel with cream cheese, and most mornings I do. But sometimes I'll do this for breakfast, or I will have that and then I'll have this for lunch or something. But, and then usually I use 1 whole frozen banana, but I only had 1/2 of one in there, so that's what I'll be using today. And then I just add water. I don't use any milk or anything. And it tastes fine. You don't taste literally any difference. And then maybe some ice, just kind of depending on the consistency. December 1st. So now we get to open our advent calendar. Hey, you gotta open one.
One? Where's one? 1. 1. All right, look at right here. Ooh, day one. And Dad ruined it. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Oh, here's the chocolate. Look at.
Oh, you got a chocolate?
Look at chocolate. Look at.
Yummy. Okay, we only open one every day.
Where's two? Two?
He thinks you have more.
Eat it. No? Okay.
Good job. Hey, where's the cow?
Moo.
So I guess today is just going to be full of food in this vlog. So I'm sharing with you my chili recipe. And we actually have 1 pound of ground venison from Ricky's deer from this year. And I'm actually going to be cooking it in my Instant Pot. It's actually my favorite way to cook any sort of ground beef. Super simple. You throw the meat in there and then you just hit the brown or saute option. Mine's the crock pot, express pot, not exactly the Instant Pot. But just hit brown saute, hit start. I'm going to ground that up and then I'll come back and add the seasonings. All right, so it's basically all kind of starting to brown and broken up. And if you guys don't have one of these little mashers, you need to get one. I got it on Amazon. I'll see if I can leave a link down below. But at this point, I will go ahead and add in seasonings. And honestly, it's just a taste. This is basically my just general, any sort of ground beef that I'm cooking. I use salt, pepper, of course, garlic powder. You could also use garlic salt instead of the garlic powder and salt. We like a lot of garlic flavor, so use your own judgment. And then onion powder. I would probably prefer to use minced onion, like dried minced onion, but I just keep forgetting to add that to our grocery list. So onion powder will work. You could also just chop up an onion and saute that in here with the ground meat as well. But I'm going to just kind of chop this up a little bit more. I think this is called a chop and stir. I've been trying to think of the name. But chop this up a little bit more and let it really get nice and brown, and then I will add in the beans and tomatoes. All right, so I went ahead and drained and briefly rinsed the beans, and I just did 1 can of kidney and 1 can of pinto. You can do whatever kind of beans you like. We've used Great Northern beans. I'm trying to think what other kinds. Just honestly, just whatever you like. And then I use, this is the large can, the 28 ounce of whole tomatoes. You pour that in, leave the juice, and then I went ahead and you just squeeze each of the tomatoes to crush them up. Okay, the more ideal way would be to, once your ground beef is cooked, pour in the tomatoes, take your chop and stir, and then you can chop that up. It'd be a lot cleaner because, yeah, I definitely got tomato juice like sprayed everywhere. Then put your beans over the top of that. But now I'm going to go ahead and add in more seasonings. We don't add any water to ours. We just like it to be the way, you know, just like this. But I'm going to be using chili powder, and this is all pretty much to taste. Our kids will probably be eating this, so I'm going to add less than I typically would. And then I am going to use, where did I put it? I'm going to also put a little bit of cumin. Kind of light on that. And then I will use just a little bit of oregano. This is optional. I don't do this every time. I will basically just take this and take just a little pinch And then I put it in my hand like so. And then literally all you do is just crush it up, just like that. And then once it's crushed, you'll just sprinkle it in. Last time I did not have whole tomatoes and I just had a can of diced tomatoes, which works just as well. Honestly, it's really just kind of preference on how you like your tomatoes. Personally, I liked it better with the diced tomatoes because I don't necessarily like chunks of, I don't really like tomato necessarily. It's kind of growing on me, but the diced tomato is just a little bit better because it's not so just like big hearty chunks. I will say having the chunks of tomato, if you have someone who doesn't like tomato, it's much easier to pick out. But now I'm basically just stirring it all together. And then in my Instant Pot, it has a chili option. And I am just literally going to hit that, hit chili, and start. That simple. I want to say that it starts at 20 minutes. I might actually lower that down to, we'll go with 15 minutes, hit chili, 15 minutes on high pressure, and it will be done. Oh, and make sure your valve is closed on your Instant Pot as well. But that's it. So we've had our chili, but I figured I'd show you guys what Ricky has been working hard on all day long today. So proud of him because, man, these Christmas lights have just been something else. But yeah, we've got Santa, polar bear. We ended up having to go with the smaller lights, and you know what? To be honest, you guys, I actually really like them. They look so good. It's like a little gingerbread house. And then this is one of my favorite blow-ups that we have. The snowman with the dog lifting his leg. But that's going to do it for Vlogmas Day 2. I hope you guys enjoyed, and definitely stick around for the rest of this month. Vlogmas is happening all month long, every day a new video, and don't forget to like, so I know to do more videos like this kind of day in the life, and comment below what kind of videos you want to see from me. I have maybe some Q&A and some other ideas of what to film besides just kind of day in the life vlogs, but definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos. And thank you guys so much for being here today, and we'll see you tomorrow.